I want you to understand this morning that it doesn't matter where you start. It matters where you finish. You might not have had a real good start, but that don't mean you can't have a happy ending. That's what I love about a good old love story, is that it always has a happy ending. I want to talk to somebody who had a rough start, but you expect a happy ending.
When we were trying to acquire this place, the former Compaq Center, we needed 10 votes from the city council members. There were 14 of them in all. We'd worked a long time trying to convince them. We finally had the 10 that we needed. But 2 days before the main vote, one of the main council members that was for us received so much pressure from the other side, he decided to be out of town. Him not being there was a vote against us. We were so disappointed. 2 years of hard work. Now it looked like it wasn't going to happen. I went to visit with a council member that had been against us the whole time. He's a young Jewish man. I thought this was my last shot. I had my best speech prepared. This was going to be my biggest, strongest, most persuasive talk that I'd ever given him. I'd heard all of his reasons why he wasn't for us. I was going to go one by one and tell him why that wasn't right. I walked in all fired up, ready to go. Just when I was about to start, he smiled and said, "Joel, don't worry, I'm going to vote for you." I was so focused on my speech, it didn't fully register. I thought to myself, did I just hear what I thought I heard? I must have looked confused because he said it again, "Joel, I'm going to vote for you." I nearly passed out. He went on to tell how an older Jewish woman had called the night before. She was a good friend of the family, someone that he really respected, but he hadn't spoken to her in over 20 years. She said in no uncertain terms that he was to vote for Lakewood having the Compaq Center. It was that phone call that changed his mind. I had never met the lady. I didn't ask her to call. I went in there thinking it was going to be hard to convince him. I was going to give it my best. What I didn't realize is God had gone before me and made my crooked places straight. It was easier than I thought. God has the right people lined up for you. He knows how to change people's minds. He knows how to cause them to be for you. You don't have to do everything in your own strength, your own talent, your own ability. The Most High God is going before you. He's fighting your battles. He's arranging the good breaks, the healing, the favor, the promotion. We had worked for 2 years to try to make that happen. We stayed strong, fought the good fight of faith. It didn't happen overnight. It was a struggle, but we kept believing. We kept declaring the promises. We kept doing the right thing. Then in that one moment, God suddenly turned it around. It was difficult for years, then suddenly it got easy. You may go through seasons of struggle where you don't see anything happening, no growth, no improvement. Thoughts will tell you this will always be difficult. You'll always struggle. It looks like it's going to be long, hard, drawn out. But if you'll stay in faith, you're going to come in to these moments of favor where God will suddenly cause things to fall into place.